Greetings, my comrades, and welcome back to Zonolith for just a quick little update video, because I have a lot I want to talk about, and I don't really feel like writing it all down in a community post, so here we are. So the channel is in a bit of an interesting position at the moment, mainly because Season 2 of the Pokemon Journeys rewrite has now concluded, and Season 3 is in production. I have actually gotten a little bit ahead of where I thought I was going to be at this point, but it's still not anywhere near completed to the point where I could be like, yeah, it's coming out this week, this day. No, I have not gotten to that point. Right now, I'm aiming for November. I'm hoping that's gonna work out. But I have a lot going on in my personal life. I just moved into my first apartment. I got classes going on. I got a part-time job. I got all that stuff going on. It's a whole spiel. But I do really want to get this Season 3 done as soon as I really can, but in a way where it's not like rushed and it's actually good. I think that is the most ideal situation. So I do want to take my time with it to make sure it is the best possible conclusion to the Xenoverse possible, because yes, this is going to be the conclusion of the Xenoverse as a whole, at least for now. I mean, there is definitely a possibility of me coming back and doing more stuff with the Xenoverse. I already have some ideas for how I would continue it, but for now I haven't really put anything down, really decided 100% that I'm doing something. So at this point, just assume that the Xenoverse is going to be ending with the end of the Journeys rewrites, and anything that comes afterwards is either going to be in the Xenoverse, but not really connected to this whole overarching story that I've been setting up, or just in a completely different, like, what if timeline thing. I don't really know, because I want to keep doing Pokemon what ifs. I kind of want to keep doing this kind of style of video that I've developed with mainly the Journeys rewrite. But again, I just don't know if I have the time to, sit down and make a whole series, write a bunch of scripts, get voice actors, that kind of thing. So I think for my sake, just because I have so much going on, Season 3 is going to be the last time the Xenoverse is going to be airing, at least in this sort of voice acting style. Because I like to keep doing more stuff, just probably in a different way, and I haven't really figured out how that's going to work yet. But I'll let you guys know, obviously, as soon as I have an answer for you guys. But besides that, I want to talk about kind of what you can expect for the rest of 2024, since we are reaching the end of the year as a whole. And now this year has mainly been focusing on the Journeys rewrite, and that's not going to really change. I mean, in between Seasons 1 and 2, I released compilation videos for the past 3 rewrites, because Season 2 was really into kind of like past events for the Xenoverse, and I wanted to make sure people, obviously, one, knew about those rewrites so you could understand Season 2 better, but I also just wanted to re-release them in a more compacted and definitive way so it could reach more people, which I definitely think that's what happened, and that was really cool to see, seeing a lot of new faces come to see these old stories that I worked on, and was also a nice way to promote and kind of set up Season 2. Now for Season 3, I don't really have any sort of thing like that. I'm not gonna really be focusing on the Xenoverse in between Seasons 2 and 3, and instead I'm gonna be putting more emphasis on evergreen topic videos. Like I said in a community post a couple days ago, I'm just so busy that doing a evergreen video every other Tuesday just isn't gonna work, and instead of that, I've just decided that from now on, at least until Season 3 comes out, and maybe even after Season 3, we're just gonna have the one video come out on Friday. Like, that's the goal. And so I've come up with a couple of evergreen topics that I'm gonna discuss and do, and hopefully that's gonna go smoothly, and we're gonna get all those videos done before Season 3 comes out. But I don't know. I don't know why I said we. It's literally just me. I do everything for this channel. It's a one-man army. So it all depends on how much I can do while editing the Xenoverse, while having my job, while going to class, while managing my apartment. Like, it's a lot, and I'm hoping I can keep up with it. So far, I have been able to keep up with it, but who knows? Things are obviously going to change. Things can change. and this is kind of a I'll let you know as we go sort of thing. But yeah, I got some evergreen topics coming. I think they're pretty fun. I think they're going to be entertaining videos, and even if they don't do well, it's just something for you guys to watch while I'm in the background working on Season 3, which, like I said earlier, I don't have a definitive release date for, but I'm aiming for end of 2024, and I'd preferably like it to be over before 2025. Like, that's kind of what I'm going for. So in the next couple of weeks, just expect some evergreen videos, because that's mainly what the channel is going to be from now on until whenever Season 3 comes out. I also want to put some attention on potential live streams. I know I always say this in update videos, and I never do it, but I really would like to start doing some streaming, but with my schedule, I can't guarantee it, which is why I'm putting this out there now, that there is a chance it cannot happen, and I'm just putting out the idea out there that, you know what, streaming could happen. It could very well be something that I could do at the end of this year, or even sometime soon, just playing a Pokemon game, or just talking about the Xenoverse, answering questions. Let's just have a fun time on the live and see where it goes. But that's something to consider and something I would like to do, but I can't guarantee it. Finally, I want to bring up something that is probably the most important part of this update video, and that's the fact that after 2024, I'm going to be experimenting with my content a bit more. For the past couple years, I've really just been dead set on the Xenoverse, which is perfectly fine. I've had a fantastic time working on it, and I love making Pokemon content, specifically Pokemon anime content. But I really do want to see if other media, other franchises would do well on the channel, and to see if the channel would grow even further from covering those series. I don't plan on axing Pokemon from the channel, not at all, but there's a lot of channels out there that have a variety of different topics they cover, and I'm wondering if Zonolith can be one of those channels. As for what series you guys can expect, I'm thinking about, mainly anime, kind of sticking in this animated field, maybe some Avatar in there too. I mean, we got that poster over there, so I would totally be down to do Avatar content, but mainly just anime, because that's kind of like the circle that I put myself into. And I definitely would love to talk about anime on the channel and give you guys my thoughts on some series, because that would probably be a lot of fun. And I actually do have some videos already, not scripted, but planned out, what I would do. So I might release maybe one or two of those in this evergreen point of time between seasons 2 and 3, experimenting, seeing how those videos would do. And you know what? It's all a work in progress, because at the end of the day, Zonolith is not my job as much as I would love it to be. It's just not. It's a passion project and something I want to keep growing, not necessarily to make it my job. I really couldn't really care less if that's what ends up happening, because YouTube for me is just something for fun, but I definitely want to see how far I can go and see if something really does come out of it. So yeah, experimenting with content is something I've been thinking about for a very long time, and I think with the end of the Journeys Rewrite and kind of the end of this kind of style of video, this Xenoverse style that's been the main central point of the channel for the last couple of years, it's a really good time to experiment and see if I can take the channel in a new and interesting direction, while obviously making sure I keep it similar to how it was before, so you guys can still enjoy it and I can bring new people into the fold, and best case scenario, you enjoy this old type of content that I've been doing and the new content. That's the most ideal situation. But you know what? Not everything is for everyone, so I want to make sure I appeal to as many people as possible. With that being said, that's pretty much everything I wanted to touch upon today. I hope you guys didn't really mind me rambling for 10 minutes, I guess this has been recording for. But yeah, I just had some stuff I wanted to get off my chest and talk about and let you guys know, since we're kind of in this awkward phase for the channel. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was just me talking, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!